Hello brothers and welcome back to some more Assassin's Creed Unity update information video stuff. So this video is it's got quite a lot of meaty information. That sounds kind of cool, doesn't it? Meaty information. So I was just so excited when there's new information out. This is about like the character, the weapons, some missions, little secrets, things like that. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna hop into this thing. I hope you guys are ready. Let's get this thing started. So the first thing on this big list of Assassin's Creed Unity information is characters like Altair and Ezio have been really important to the progression of the Brotherhood through history. So there will be they're bound to be mentioned as characters in the game. So that's really cool. Ezio and Altair are going to be mentioned in the game, which is just really cool to see those references to previous titles in the franchise, previous characters in the franchise, not titles in the franchise. I don't know what I'm on about. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Looking forward to it. The second thing is Arno has a point on the hood. Even if it doesn't seem it in the gameplay, that's because it's very small. So he does have the peak. The peak is there. I've seen it. We've all seen it. The peak is returning. Edward had the most shittiest cloth bit of shit on his head. But the peak is returning with Arno, which is really cool to see. That iconic Assassin's Creed peak. This piece of information is kind of cool. Obviously, it's informative and it's helpful. It's about the co-op. So people have been asking me about the co-op, like can you play split screen, can you play in the same room? The co-op is always through the internet, so this means players won't be able to play with the friends that are in the same room. So it is always via the internet. Obviously, if you have multiple Xboxes in the same room, then fine, that would work. But unfortunately, there is no system link, there is no split screen, which is kind of disappointing, but I can understand why it wouldn't work. I was not expecting there to be any. But yeah, that's kind of just a standard piece of information for you there. So this thing is something to clear up the co-op, which a lot of people have been asking me as well, which I've tried to explain. This kind of explains it quite well. It says the other assassins that we're seeing in the trailer are there to represent the possibility of playing with 3 friends. They don't have a backstory. In a way, they're all Arno. If we consider that every co-op player will control Arno while they're playing with their friends. So they aren't characters. They're not in the single player. They're not their own characters. Basically, everyone controls their version of Arno with a slightly changed face on the other player's screen. So I'll be playing Arno, you'll be playing Arno, you won't see me as Arno, I won't see you as Arno, but we'll both see ourselves as Arno whilst we're playing. And it's your own customized Arno, so the outfits are all customized. It'll carry over from the single player along with the weapons, the upgrades, the abilities, and all those kinds of things. This was just a little small thing, not too much of a big deal, and it says there'll be 2 guillotines in the city of Paris, but the players won't be able to use them. I suppose that's kind of makes sense. I wouldn't want to just randomly wander around using guillotines. It might seem a bit odd. But obviously they will be used in the game, so that I believe they'll probably be there just being used. Like you might come across an execution if it's a certain historical event, but you won't be able to run up and be like, hey, I want to use this guillotine. Like, that doesn't... Why would you want to use a guillotine? I don't know. I don't even know why I had to address that, because you wouldn't expect to be able to use a guillotine anyway. But yeah, next piece of information. There won't be ships, because the only body of water is the Seine. I don't know, that's how to pronounce it. And it's too narrow to have large ships with naval combat, which is amazing information. No naval in the game. They've taken out the naval. Thank you, Ubisoft. We didn't want it. We don't need it. Well, some people did, but we don't need it in the game. It fitted with Black Flag because it was pirates. Historical accuracy. You needed to have the naval there in the game. This game is focused on France, the French Revolution, Assassins versus Templars, the city of Paris. We do not need the naval, which is... I'm glad they didn't include it in the game, which is great information. This next information is really cool. It says the Catacombs and sewers won't be missions as Assassin Tomb / Romulus missions were. Thanks to the next gen, the players will be able to access those places seamlessly, and this means they'll be taking part of the same gameplay experience and not separate missions, which is really cool. So obviously it will still be the same sort of application of the tombs, like there's secrets you can find throughout the underground areas like the sewers and the catacombs. You'll be able to find these secret things, but they're not set areas where you have to load up the game. Like you can just jump down into a sewer, have a little look around, come out straight away back into the city of Paris. They are seamlessly connected, which is really cool. It's a cool way of doing it, and it means that it'll seem more secret when you find something like, oh, I found some secret stuff. And then you get it, you walk out, you're like, yeah, I'm so cool. So yeah, that's how the catacombs work in the game. Now this piece of information is pretty saddening, I'm going to be honest. There won't be horses. Paris is much too dense for a horse, and in addition, Amancio stated that there was intent to make player travel slowly through the city because it is so densely packed with opportunities and missions. So I can kind of see where they're coming from with that. I would have loved to ride some horses through Paris, I think that would have been cool to just, you know, have a little trot through the city of Paris on your horse, having a little wander around. I think that'd be kind of cool. But I can understand where they're coming from in the sense that it is so densely packed. There is all of these different gameplay opportunities, and if you would just run sprinting past on a horse, like a lot of people probably would use it for, you're gonna miss all of these various opportunities that are actually in the game. So I kind of see where they're coming from, and I kind of understand that having no horses is not necessarily a huge bad thing, but I kind of would have liked to see them in the game. And the last piece of information is something kind of small but kind of cool too. With the Phantom Blade, the player will not only be able to kill people from a distance, but poison them too. So this is like having the hidden poison dart gun, and that is awesome because I actually really wanted the poison dart gun back, and I also wanted a hidden gun back. And guess what we've got? Pretty much the hidden gun and the poison dart blade from Brotherhood, which is really, really cool. And Revelations, actually, they had the poison dart, the poison darts in Brotherhood, and that is really, really cool to see. So that is a cool piece of information, right? So that is it for this video. I do hope you enjoyed this information I got to you. For more brand new Assassin's Creed information and updates and things like that, then be sure to smack that like button and subscribe so that you are notified. A lot of people have been asking about the Assassin's Creed Unity parody. In the outro, which you'll hear in a minute, it plays in the background, so if you want the music, it's our parody called Unite. It is coming out soon. It's gonna be out on my Bandcamp website, which the link is actually in the description, with all the other parodies, including Defy, which I know you guys seem to love. Unite will be out on August 22nd over on that website. I'm gonna obviously see if I can get the video out around that time. I just need some more clips, need to finish up some stuff on the parody, but yeah, you guys are eagerly awaiting that. Thanks for your patience, thanks for your support on the videos and for the parody, because I know you guys really want to see that. If you do want to go and see some of our other parodies and you're looking forward to Unite, then you can go and check them out on my channel. There is actually a playlist where you can go and check out all of our other parodies, from Reach for Jug all the way through to Anonymous, which is our Watch Dogs one, and obviously Defy. If you haven't seen that, just type in Defy, you'll see it there. It's like the third link, which is really cool. When Ubisoft watched it, it was for AC4. Go and check that out, and that's kind of the essence of Unite. If you want to go see the Unite sneak peek, it is somewhere on my channel. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Great crowds charge over the hills, but these cities had enough. But if we turn and fight, does it almost feel like we will never fall? And if we unite, we can take this fight straight to their castle wall.